Hello. Yeah, there you have a laptop. Yeah, this laptop is not coming on. When you switch it on, so I'm having a 3 beeps. I don't know whether you'll be able to. So when you put in the charger, when you put in the charger, so I want to put it on using a power supply so that I can also show you how the power is going. Yeah, these are the tips. Yeah, these are charger tips. You know, you want to power on the machine using a power supply so that you can keep taking the readings and to try to see how the motherboard is behaving. And so these tips are good for the power supply so that you don't have to buy all the chargers. You know, there are more than 50 laptops in the market, 50 different brands of laptop in the market, and so you cannot afford to have every charger. It's going to be tedious, it's going to be cumbersome, and the chargers are going to be too much. Okay, we are selling all these chargers. I don't get me wrong, but having these tips will allow me to have the machine connected to the power supply. Like now, I have this tip here. Yeah, this is the tip that I keep connecting all this one. Like I can connect every single one of them to this one here. See, can remove that one, and I can put another one here. See, and so all this is serving as chargers and also an opportunity for the power supply to power on the motherboard so that I can be able to know what I'm expecting out of that motherboard. So they are all over here. At least I don't use all of them. Some of them I don't use. Like I don't even know what's charger for this one. This one I don't know what charger it is, which device it's used to power. I don't know. I'm fond of using this one, the blue pin, this one, and some few more. And so now we are going to take the blue pin, this one here, because the laptop we are going to power on is a HP, the blue pin HP. I'm also having for the phones, I have the Type C. This can also power on the laptops that use Type C or the MacBooks. This one is the V3. They used to call it the V3 port. Yeah, I remember. And this one is for, I don't know what to call this one. These are the most common laptops here in Kenya. Okay, I mean phones. So they also, I also use power supply to power on the phone so that I can take the readings on the motherboard. The readings on the power supply are very important to me because I'll be able to know how to handle the issue depending on how much reading I'm getting from the power supply. And it's important. So let's take off the tips. Yeah, so when I come with the meter and I take a reading on this tip here, as you can see, I'm going to get, you see, 19.71, which is okay. Every tip will have to, and this wire here is going directly to the power supply. I don't know whether you guys can see that. Maybe I may have to show you that. Okay, let me try to take this one off. So I still need to invest on good cameras here to avoid taking out each and every time I want to show something. I have to take out the phone. Yeah, so as I was trying to show you before, yeah, the tip here with this one, I come and put it there, and let me show you where it's connecting to the power supply. You come and look at this tip here. It's here, coming this way, coming this way. going all the way to the power supply there, as you can see. So what happens when I put this laptop into the power supply? This is what is going on. So I put the laptop charger, it's connected, and you see on the power supply, this is what I'm getting. Those are the figures I'm getting from the power supply. And the sound I'm getting is that one, and the machine is not coming on. As you can see, the laptop is on here, but you're not going to get a display. And then the fans will start spinning at a very high speed. And as you can see now, the power supply is now providing more voltage than it was providing before. You see. So let me remove the charger so that this cannot, yeah, the machine will not come on, as you can see. But the power supply is telling me that the motherboard is drawing 2 amps. So let me disconnect the charger here. And so let's try to see how we can work on this motherboard here. So let's open the machine. This is a very common problem with the HP laptops. So so the back cover is out. So let's try a BIOS reset here. So let's try to see whether this one is going to help anything. So let me come again with the charger. Okay. The laptop on. Yeah, the laptop is on. Yeah, power supply is taking 1.3 amps. I wish I could show you that. You can see there. Power supply is taking 1.3 amps. But the machine is not coming on at all. So yeah, let's disconnect. So the BIOS did not help us also. Let's take out the battery. When you're having those 3 beeps, and that is 2 beeps, 2 long beeps, and 2 short beeps, 2 long beeps, and 2 short beeps. I always suspect something to do with the RAMs. The RAMs could be causing that issue. And so one thing I like to do, let us check these RAMs or these ports under the microscope. Let us disconnect these RAMs. There's the first RAM. That is the second RAM. Yeah. Let's check these RAMs under the microscope and try to see whether we can help anything here and there. Okay, so let's go under the microscope. One. So this is under the microscope. Let us check the first RAM here. The first RAM seems to be very clean. I don't see any problem with the first RAM. So let me check. Okay, let me keep the laptop away for some time so that we concentrate to check on these RAMs here. Okay, this RAM looks perfect to me. I don't know about you. Okay, do you see that RAM there? What is this? Yes, RAMs take a very little amount of voltages, so anything small can affect the RAM. So try to make sure the RAMs are clean as much as they can, as possible. And I think that's okay. Let's continue checking again. I think this side is very clean on this RAM. Yeah, the golden parts are supposed to be very clean. So let's turn the other side. So how is the other side? Not very happy with the cleanliness. Let me try to clean more here. So I've said this many times, guys, don't use water to clean your RAMs. This is isopropyl alcohol. It's recommended for motherboards. That's okay. So I'm not doing any harm to the motherboard. Yeah, and I can see something else which is not very nice. What is this? I don't know what this is. You see what I'm saying here? A little dirt on a RAM can make your RAM not work, because the voltage on these machines for the RAMs, they range between 2 point something, actually 1.2 volts, some 1.5, 1.8. Yeah, the PC2 are taking around, I think, 3 volts. Then we came to PC3. I think something to do with 3 volts, 2.5. PC4, I think they are working with 1.8 or something to do with 1 volts. Yeah, that's the case. The later the technology, the lesser the amount of voltage being taken by the RAM. So let's try to clean this dirt here. Okay, what is this? It's very important not to rip off the gold part. That's where the voltage is passing through. So whatever you do, don't rip off that part. So let's try to do some more cleaning here. Let me come with some what is this? And try to clean more with some earbuds here and there. Okay, let me try to do so. Yeah, the short that come from these things can damage your motherboard, a component on the motherboard that may render your motherboard not working for a very long time. And sometimes you may take your laptop to a technician and they won't be able to fix it if you're not very quick at assessing what could be the issue with you, if you're not very quick at detecting this issue. This is why we keep telling customers, please go for service your machine once in a while. Okay, yeah, I think it's okay now, so let's continue to check other areas. We'll also pass some, let me pass some isopropyl alcohol on these other areas of the RAM to make sure that everything is clean. I think also that RAM is clean according to me. We don't have to be very perfect, as long as there is no there's no bridge between one part to the next. I think that's okay, and to me that RAM is fine now. So any damage on the other parts of the RAM? I don't think so. So let's come the other side. The Samsung RAM is 4 gigs. This is a PC. It's a PC4 RAM. That RAM is okay. So let's go for the second one. Let's try to check the second RAM here. It's not that I can see so much, but the RAM is not also very clean. Let me try to do some cleaning here, just a little bit. So as I was saying before, these RAMs take around 1.2 volts, some take 1, and so the voltage is too little to withstand some of this dirt. Any type of dirt may interfere with this kind of voltage because it's a very little voltage, 1 volt. If you're comparing with the 19 volts that is supposed to power on the machine, 1 volt is very little voltage. So try to make it very clean so that the voltage cannot get interfered in any way possible. So let's also try to clean more here. Yeah, here too. I'm also not seeing so much dirt on this RAM here. So let me continue cleaning anyway. Okay, let's go the other side. Yeah, the other side is also not very clean. As you can see, we have a debris here. I don't know what kind of a debris it is. So what could this be? Yeah, it's also some dirt. So guys, make sure your RAMs are very clean. And you cannot clean your RAMs with your bare eyes, guys. That's why microscope is important, because the microscope will be able to give the present status of the RAM, whether the RAMs need more cleaning, whether there's a broken pad. The RAM is not very clean. I'll go ahead to clean it, see whether we can change anything. There is clean. Also there is okay. Here we need a little bit of cleaning here. Okay, this here. Try to focus more. Yeah, I think that part is also clean. So let's go on the other side. I do check the other side. And this side is also okay. Don't see anything wrong with that side. Nothing wrong. Yes, do a little bit cleaning here. So let's try to check the RAM ports. So after you check the RAMs, don't forget to check the RAM ports. That is also very important. You might clean the RAMs. They are okay, but the port is not very okay. So let's check the ports too. So let's do some focus here. Okay, how is this port? Let's start from the beginning. Okay, let's start from the end of the RAM. How is the port? Guess what? The port looks mint. The port is very mint, it's very okay. So let's go next to the other ports. This port also looks very mint to me. Yeah, the port looks very okay to me. So let's take back the RAMs and test the machine. See whether the machine is going to work. So it has come with the charger. Let's power on the machine. And as you can see, the machine is now working. Yeah, the machine is okay. You can see for yourself. The machine is okay now. So guys, that's how you need to do.